What would happen if the sun were to suddenly vanish? The consequences would unfold in a dramatic sequence, affecting everything from gravity and light to climate and life on Earth. Here's a detailed breakdown of what would happen at different timescales: immediate effects, first 8 minutes light, and energy delayed. Since light from the sun takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth, everything would appear normal for that time. The sky would still be blue during the day, and the sun would remain visible. Gravity stops acting. The sun's gravitational influence also travels at the speed of light, meaning Earth wouldn't immediately feel the change. After 8 minutes, the sun's gravity would vanish, and Earth would stop orbiting. After 8 minutes, first major changes. Total darkness. Sunlight disappears instantly, and Earth is plunged into darkness. The moon goes dark because it reflects sunlight. The planets in the solar system also vanish from the sky since they were only visible due to reflected sunlight. The night sky would explode with stars, as there would be no atmosphere scattering light. Earth flies off into space with no sun to hold it in orbit. Earth follows a straight path into interstellar space at 67,000 miles per hour, 107,000 kilometers per hour. Other planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, etc., would do the same, moving in different directions. After hours to days, drastic cooling begins. Sudden temperature drop within a few hours. Earth's surface temperature starts plummeting. Average global temperature: Day 1, 0 degrees Celsius, Day 2, -17 degrees Celsius, Day 7, -73 degrees Celsius. Oceans begin freezing from the top, but deeper water stays liquid for centuries due to geothermal heat. Extreme weather disruptions: winds and storms intensify as temperature differences between the equator and poles become extreme. Atmospheric collapse begins as oxygen and nitrogen start freezing. After weeks to months, mass extinctions begin. Plants and photosynthesis stop without sunlight. Photosynthesis stops immediately. Plants begin to die within days, cutting off the food supply for herbivores. Oxygen levels start declining over time. Animal life collapses. Herbivores die first, then carnivores follow. Humans struggle to survive, relying on stored food and alternative heat sources. Ocean life is hit hardest. Plankton die quickly, causing a total collapse of the marine ecosystem. Oceans freeze over after about 2 months. The surface of the oceans would freeze over. Ice thickness could be tens of meters within a year. Deep ocean layers remain liquid for thousands of years due to Earth's core heat. After 1 year, frozen wasteland. Earth's surface reaches -200 degrees Fahrenheit, -130 degrees Celsius, similar to Pluto's temperature. Air begins freezing. Oxygen and nitrogen condense into ice on the ground. Last human survivors. The only surviving humans would be those in nuclear bunkers or deep underground. Geothermal power users, like Iceland, which uses underground heat. Possibly some people in nuclear submarines under the ocean. After thousands to millions of years, atmosphere completely freezes. Most gases freeze and fall to the surface, forming frozen nitrogen and oxygen layers. Earth becomes a cold, airless world, much like Titan, Saturn's moon. Possible deep-sea life. Hydrothermal vent ecosystems in the ocean's depths might survive indefinitely. Microbial life in the deep crust could also persist. Earth wanders through space. Now a rogue planet, Earth drifts endlessly through interstellar space. It might get captured by another star, but that would take millions or billions of years. Final thoughts: could humans survive? Short term, humans would last a few weeks to months in underground shelters. Long term, Only deep sea or underground microbes would have a chance to survive for millions of years. If Earth found a new star, if Earth were lucky enough to be captured by another star, it might warm up again, but this is highly unlikely. In conclusion, if the Sun disappeared, Earth would experience darkness, freezing, and mass extinctions within weeks. The planet would eventually become a frozen, drifting rock in space. Only deep sea or underground life might last, but surface life, including humans, would be doomed. It's a terrifying scenario, but luckily, the Sun won't vanish for at least 5 billion years.